Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Indiana Pacers in this one as they go up against the Heat in Miami. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And here's a look at some numbers for Norman Powell.
Over his last 10 games, his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better. He looks very confident from deep. There's no doubt he's got the green light to shoot from his coaching staff.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Siakam and Jackson playing together in the front court. Paul George out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Granger in at the small forward position. And for Miami, Adebayo and Ware together inside. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Wade in a point. Grant, having played in the league, you must have a good idea of how these guys are feeling this deep into the year.
No, B.A., it's hard to describe. There's such a physical drain on your body. And mentally, it might be even more difficult.
Here's Wade. James deciding where to go with it. Fader on the way, and the bucket is good.
From mid-range, LeBron really dialed in. You can't think you're safe giving him those shots.
Pass to Granger. Ooh, dismissed. Siakam outside. Jackson the screen. 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity, and all around the rim that time before dropping.
I would call those found points by Siakam. Just did beat the shot clock.
First quarter of play, a minute in. James attacking, and it's James with the jam.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
Here's Granger, checked by James. Shot's good by Granger.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is James. Coming off a terrific game against Atlanta. Wade. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, how good was that? D-Wade throwing it down.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with me. I asked him if he's focused on a particular player in the opposing lineup, and Coach stressed the message he delivered to his team about Pascal Siakam. It was simple. Don't bite on his spin move. He doesn't want his guys falling for Siakam's tricks in the low post. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Adebayo passes to James. All alone on the break. Here's Siakam. Oh, can't finish the one-handed jam. The Heat have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, on the heels of star Tyrese Halliburton's unfortunate Achilles tear, the Pacers losing starting center Miles Turner in free agency, this is a team that had boasted tremendous depth. And that depth will be testing what amounts to something of a gap year in Indy.
They'll be challenged for certain. Shams, appreciate the report. Indiana leading. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Pass to Granger. Siakam the screen. Launches it. Deflected. And they'll get another chance. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Jackson. Second chance shot. Adebayo grabs the board. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Wade. He's marked by McConnell. Hero for 3. Indiana with a rebound. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Granger passes to McConnell. Here's Granger. Lets the three fly. And Hero grabs the board. And pushing it up. Here's Miami.
Wade that time just ran away from the pack. Tremendous speed.
Indiana's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Coming into this, having knots to win against Boston in their last game.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Nembhard, he's checked in for Indiana. Right wing. Here's Granger. 13 points in the win against Boston.
It wasn't just the scoring. He got others involved, too.
Can't connect from short range.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Here's George, who drains the 19-footer.
Seems effortless for George, that quick release of his.
For Miami, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Outside Adebayo. Three-pointer off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Granger. Adebayo against Siakam. And here's Nembhard. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. Clock at 6. 13 feet out. James with the rebound.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Wade is simply one of the very best in the league at drawing fouls.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And he drops it first. And the Pacers making a change here. Mathurin's checked in. Both good from the line that time.
Man, the confidence and flair that Wade plays with, uniquely his own. A dynamite two-guard who is also a clutch performer.
Now here's Nembhard. No points so far. Jackson with a screen on James. Back to Jackson. The steal. James against Mathurin. Outside Adebayo. The three is up. And again, no good by Miami. And so George will bring it up for the Pacers. They trail by 1. Over James. And Indiana misses again. And for the Heat, they're shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. There's the drive. Second chance effort. Clock at 4. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the first.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Here's Wade. He also had a big impact in that win against the Hawks. Hero for 3. Out to James. Wade, the pass to James. And the three-pointer goes. And now a 6-point Heat lead.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
To the inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Back to Wade. Pass to Adebayo. Now, here is James. He's covered by Matherin. James passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Pacers trail by 6. George with it. He played a great game against Boston. To the left side wing. Nembhard outside. Lets it go from deep. Excellent D there from Hero. And so it's Miami leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And thanks again. We've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Pacers trail by 6. On the floor for Indiana. On the wings, Nesmith and Matherin. Obi Toppin out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Nembhard in at the 1. Wow, Siakam showing the range.
A solid three-point shooter. Siakam forcing that defense to extend out on him.
You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
The drive by Siakam, and here's Toppin from the arc. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, Obi Toppin is known as a high flyer for good reason. He's somebody that really goes after any chance he gets to throw it down. He's dunking it whenever he gets close to that rim.
Three shots. 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3. Well, Clark, by my count, in your career, you made all of 23 triples and hit a respectful 34%.
23 over a, close to 5-year career, maybe the equivalent of 3 1/4 years on the court. Yeah, the 3 ball was not being shot a lot. I will tell you, I was looking to add it to my repertoire, though, and that's the case for all of these guys playing now. Everybody is shooting 3s.
And he makes all 3.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Now, here is James. He's got 9. James, a screen on McConnell. And he lobs it up. Oh, wow! Set him up and let LeBron finish.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Down low. From 8 feet away, that's good from Siakam on the assist from McConnell. Siakam's got 7.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Hero, the pass to Collins. Wiggins looking around. Shot clock at 6. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Drops in the 3. Hero's got 5 points now this quarter.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Some of the best high flyers in the NBA. Some of this year's contenders for the dunk contest.
And when you look at the names on that list, you just know that contest has a chance to be special.
And I could see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
And there you have it. This year's dunk contest field looks incredible. We'll keep you up to date in the voting.
That is always a highlight of All-Star Weekend. Watching guys just fly through the air. And I enjoy watching all of the guys on that list slam it home.
The three, James. And again, Miami with a triple.
All systems are on go when LeBron has the ball behind the arc.
And so McConnell will bring it up for Indiana. 8-point game. Nembhard outside. Siakam in the post. Collins there. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Substitution for the Pacers, number 33, Danny Granger.
Stolen by Wiggins. Powell against Nembhard. Powell passes to James.
What you say? My goodness. Come on now. Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Shot's good by Granger.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Here's Hero. After the basket by Indiana on the other.
Nice! Well-oiled machine. Getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And here's Indiana now. The Heat making their last shot. Here's Granger. James with the rebound.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
The kick out to Wiggins. For three, Powell. No luck on that one.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
It's stolen by James. Powell outside. Off target from outside. Pacers trail by 10. Mathurin finds McConnell. Here's Granger to the right side. Here's Siakam. Oh, Pascal Siakam flying high.
If you do not keep Siakam out of the paint, he'll make you pay.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, I want to be number one in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's focusing on getting these wins. Back over to you, Brian.
Good priorities. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan.
Like yesterday, bro.
Miami. Wade comes in for Norm Powell. Toppin.
Yesterday afternoon.
George comes in for Nembhard.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing this whole week.
And so it's Indiana with it. Trailing by 10. McConnell left side. Granger passes to Mathurin.
That's it.
From outside, off the mark.
I'm about to start.
Yeah,
I'm about to be an assistant teacher next week, bro.
He's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Grant, since he's coming to the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
Here's Granger. He's got 7. And Indiana misses again.
He just can't find a consistent way to score. And this team could certainly use it.
Oh, LeBron rocks the rim.
How many times have we seen LeBron do this? Take over a game. Put up big scoring numbers. A bunch.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
There's a screen by Toppin. Here's George. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And how about their shot blocking tonight? I mean, creating doubt every time the ball goes up.
Oh, yeah.
They're there lurking. And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Hey, shit, that's all right.
George hits them both.
Well, you have no...
Hey, stream, I'll be back on this shit. About to go run the rec with the game and stream the rec right after this. Before I go, I just want to let y'all know